Hi, this is Deshan from Rest Sports, and you're tuning in for match number 12. It's the pre-show of GT versus SRH. I have Shubhan Chakraborty, Bharat Ramaraj, and Shomik joining us for the show. Thank you all for joining, and thank you for our guests for tuning in as well. Shubhan, it's going to be a cracker of a game, and I'm thinking the Gujarat Titans must be hoping whatever happens, let's not let the Sunrisers Hyderabad go out there and bat first, because we all know what happened in the last game when Sunrisers went to bat first. They put up a mammoth total on the board. So let's just talk about that batting lineup first up, and I think they'll have the momentum going into this game.
Wait a second. Sorry for that. I think yes, it's going to be a cracker of a contest. But just before the start of the game, Sunrisers Hyderabad have been dealt with a huge blow. Vanindu Hasaranga, Sri Lanka's leading spinner, the T20I captain, have been ruled out from the entirety of the IPL due to injury. And just to update, SRH have won the toss and have opted to bat first. So clearly, in a day game, they want to dominate the Gujarat Titans bowling from the word go, and the kind of template they have shown. Travis said Abhishek Sharma, Henrik Klassen down the order, Aiden Markram there. I think it's an explosive batting unit. Expecting another 200 plus score for sure.
Oh wow, Bharat, would you say the same with that batting lineup? And talk about Abhishek Sharma, because I think he's one of those players who is moving up the ranks.
Yeah, I think he has done a little bit of tweak to his stance, so it's helped him. It's a bit like Yuvraj Singh, I guess, the way he bats. Look at the flow of his shots, some of his shots. Yeah, the batting unit is really really good. Right from the start, and then you have Klassen coming in at
You've gone on mute, Bharat.
yeah. Yeah, Abhishek Sharma, see, you look at the flow of his bat. I think he's done a slight change to his stance. So that has really helped him. And he's someone who really plays a lot of shots. And then you come down the order as well. You already talked about Heinrich Klassen coming in at 4 or 5, and that makes that batting lineup really explosive. Actually, even Markram looks like a very steady player in front of all these hitters. So
Yeah.
SRH have a very explosive batting unit, obviously. Just hope that they at least start giving chances, few more chances to someone like Umran Malik on the bowling front, because he's been only given 1 over so far, and I don't think that is the way to go. Just to be given a few more chances, at least to see
Yeah.
what he does with the ball in hand. But yeah, Sunrisers Hyderabad to me look like a side that can win top four this season. But I thought like that in last season as well. So but this season it seems like they're definitely better than what they were
This
compared to
season you
last season.
might be right, Bharat, from the way they've been performing. So let's hope that you're right. But Shamik, we'll get to the bowling, we'll get to Umran Malik, but let's build up Klassen once more here, because he's probably the best T20 batter at the moment. So talk about Klassen and even his partner, Adrian Markram, both South African batsmen. They seem to have some sort of a bonding together which works out for them, and that mutual understanding shows on the wicket. So talk about that pairing together.
Yeah, Ishan, on form, Klassen is certainly the best T20 batter at the moment on form. And in the first two games, the way he played, I mean, he almost snatched a victory from the jaws of defeat against Kolkata Knight Riders at Eden Gardens. And the last game, he went slam bang also. But talking about Aiden Markram, I'm not very fond of having Aiden Markram in the squad in the playing 11, because Aiden Markram doesn't play. I mean, in the middle overs, he sort of sapped the momentum out of the run scoring in the last game. We have seen, if I think they should play Glenn Phillips instead of Aiden Markram, because in the last game also the way Aiden Markram batted, if it were Glenn Phillips or something who could have matched Klassen stroke for stroke, Sunrisers Hyderabad might have crossed 300. That didn't happen, and you see the gap between the number of balls that Aiden Markram faced. When your team is in trouble, when you have lost three early wickets, Aiden Markram is a very good player to have, because he can play that sort of. Although modern day T20 cricket doesn't allow you to have an anchor, but Markram can play in that in that role about caution mixing with aggression. But on a classic pitch, on a classic pitch when the batters are reigning supreme, I think they should play Glenn Phillips. And also, it is a huge advantage for Hyderabad. They are batting first, given that in this 40 degrees heat, the side that will field first will be the entire energy will be sapped out of them.
Shubha, an interesting point made there by Shomik, but do you agree with this as well? Because in my opinion, I felt Markram played to his role because at one end, Klaasen was smashing it all across the park, and maybe it was Markram's role to just take it easy and try and rotate the strike as much as possible. So do you think Glenn Phillips coming in is the right move?
I don't think Glenn Phillips has come in, has he? I don't
No, no.
think
Do you
he
think
has come in.
in the future would be the right move in place of Markram?
It could be pondered upon. It could be. They have Marco Jansen as well, who can come down the order, give them the bowling variations as well. Glenn Phillips can bowl as well. Yeah, his off spinners are well known in T20 circuit. He's a gun fielder, one of the best fielders in the world right now. And certainly, I agree with Shomik that if Glenn Phillips is in the 11, then he will definitely have a better strike rate than Aiden Markram, if not the bulk of runs that Markram scores, but at least the impact will be much more. But at the same time, Markram has also that gear. He has that fifth gear. We have seen him play some aggressive strokes in the shortest format, but not like a Klaasen, not like a Travis Head. So it's a decision that only SRH team management can take. I was expecting that had Hasaranga been fit, then he can come in and then Markram would have to give up his spot in the playing 11. But now that Hasaranga is out, then definitely if they want to go even more attacking, then Glenn Phillips is definitely an option. But in a day game, I think you need someone who can hang around there and play out those tricky overs.
Yeah, that's true. And Bharat, I think we should talk about the captain, Pat Cummins. He's been quite splendid, in the last two games as well. He's managed making those right bowling changes and he's been smart on the field. So, how important is it to have someone like Pat Cummins as your captain?
See, first of all, is led from the front. So that is where it really helps Pat Cummins because he can command the team. If a player is not leading from the front, then it becomes very difficult. This bowling is clearly led from the front. The way he's bowled, the way he's changed his, way he's mixed up his lines and lengths. And then obviously his captain, he's a very calm captain. That's the main thing. He doesn't panic even when Mumbai Indians were really going after their bowling. The last game, there were some 140 or whatever after 13-12 overs. It seemed like they could chase down the target. He was very calm, and obviously the plan was simple that everyone has to bowl a short of a length and mix up the pace and hit the deck hard occasionally. So everyone followed that plan. I think the main thing about Pat Cummins is bowling changes and all. See, if you are very calm on the field, then it will naturally happen because you're not in that kind of panic mode. So I think that's the main factor about Pat Cummins. He's a very calm captain, and obviously has got a lot of success, and that's one of the reasons why he's so calm on the field.
Yes, I think.
Ishan,
Did I lose you
Ishan,
by any chance? Did I lose my internet connection by any chance? No, right? Did I lose you all for a second?
yeah,
No, I think
Ishan, sorry. Bharat, please
go
carry
ahead,
on.
Shobhi.
No, Ishan, may I add a few words about Pat Cummins and captaincy? Like, see,
Okay.
there are two kinds of thought process in the IPL. There are teams where you will see strong captains, and there are teams like Gujarat Titans where a captain will play second fiddle. Shubman Gill is the captain for Gujarat Titans. He plays second fiddle to Ashish Nehra. But there are teams like Sunrisers Hyderabad, CSK, where MS Dhoni, I mean, he is no longer the captain, but we know MS Dhoni is still the leader. So when captain is the main man, and then you need a very strong captain who will have the respect of the dressing room. Pat Cummins ticks all the boxes.
He does. You're right. Absolutely right. And
So, and I interrupted you.
yes, and I think he's using all his experience from that Australian team as well into the IPL, which is helping the SRH team. Shubha and Bharat mentioned Umran Malik. Umran Malik is quick, and we saw another quick bowler yesterday, Mayank Yadav. I think it's time for Umran to maybe, take some sort of inspiration from this youngster who's come out of nowhere, because you're someone who's also bowling at 155 and hitting the right length. So it's time for Umran to do the same, I feel, Shubham, because a lot of potential, but just not being able to create the same sort of impact.
See, Umran, when he also broke into the IPL scene, he was also hailed as someone who, just like Mayank Yadav, is getting all the hype. He picked up wickets. He was quick. He even went to the T20 World Cups as a net bowler as well. So he was fast tracked after that. But what I have seen in Mayank, I've seen him play for Sonnet. I've seen him train for Sonnet at the age of 16. At that time, he was 135, 140ish, 135ish, I would say. But suddenly to see him clock 155 is certainly a surprise. But not for those who have tracked him all through these years. He is extremely quick. He has done really well, and that I feel can push Umran Malik to do better, to learn faster, and to be more intelligent out there on the field. Otherwise, see, before that, Umran Malik was the poster boy for express pace bowling. There was no one nowhere near him in terms of clocking 155 or 150 consistently. Even if you have spotted in the last match, Umran's pace have reduced a bit. He's trying to hit the length. He's trying to hit the proper length, which can trouble the batters. Otherwise, it was 150. When he bowls 155, it is straight directly targeted into the stumps. But Mayank has those variations. He has a slower one also. He has a good Yorker, good bouncer. Just that it was his first match, so he did not execute all of his what you say variations in that match.
Yes.
But yes, I certainly feel Umran can be pushed from the emergence of Mayank Yadav. And there are a couple of other bowlers also who have not gotten their chances in the IPL who can bowl 150 plus. So certainly it will push Umran to do better.
Yes, I think you're right.
I'll just add a
Yeah.
point on that. See, the different styles of bowlers, first of all. See, Umran Malik comes from
Right.
straight from Wakar in his bowled off fast bowling. He's very skiddy through the air. His pace comes through the air. But if you look at
Mhm.
how Mayank Yadav bowls, he's more of hit the pitch bowler, the kind of bowler that you perhaps saw in when Javgal Srinath burst on the scene in Australia somewhere in 91, 92. That kind of a bowler, Mayank Yadav is he hits the pitch a lot more harder. So
Yeah.
in T20 cricket, even if and it gets a bit of bounce as well. So even if Mayank Yadav offers a bit of width, he has a little more buffer because of the bounce he gets. Umran Malik is very skiddy, and for him it's a little more tough, little tougher in T20 cricket to survive. Though in 2022 IPL he did really well, took some 22 wickets. What he has done, he was working with his coach. I did talk to his coach Krishna Kumar. That guy, he has worked on swing bowling. Hopefully, somewhere during the course of the IPL, he will get a chance to bowl with a new ball, so he can swing the ball a little bit. I think that's his best way to go for him because he's very skiddy through the air. Not someone who can bowl a lot of back of a length stuff like Mayank Yadav and hit the pitch. If he does that,
Yeah.
then bowlers will batters will take on him because it kind of sits up. So I would say he should be given the new ball at some point of time in this IPL just to see what he does with the new ball.
Yes, you're right, but I think he should be given that opportunity. And healthy competition is always good. It's going to help all the other bowlers to push themselves ahead in the future as well. Let's talk a bit about Gujarat Titans here. Shubman Gill got 100 the last time he played the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Do you think it's due again today?
Yes,
Even Travis had got 100 when he played in Ahmedabad last time. Even Travis had got 100.
So do you think both of them are due today, Shomik, to
no,
get that big
basically,
100?
Well,
Shubman is a player to have a dry run for a long time. So he missed out on scoring big runs in the first two games, but it can happen in T20 cricket. You know T20 cricket the way it pans out. So Shubman Gill, obviously, I am very hopeful that this game he will make amends and he will score big. He is a fantastic player. He is absolutely, and when he gets going, he is a joy to watch.
Yeah.
So from the point of view, Travis Head, as far as Travis Head is concerned, Travis Head is in fantastic nick. I don't know why he didn't play the first game against KKR, but he is in fantastic nick. But our focus as an Indian player is on Shubman Gill. And Shubman, in all likelihood, I think he will score. He will score because a player of this caliber cannot go on a cannot go on a lean patch for far too long. That is the thing, and we saw that in the Test cricket also. After two, three failures, when people started to call for his head, the way he responded. So he is a very strong character. So, and nobody's asking questions about him after just two low scores in T20 cricket. Today is a perfect opportunity for him to get back amongst runs.
Yeah, let's see. I think it might be his day. Shubhayan, anyone else you have your eye on for? Sai Sudarshan is another exciting youngster, and I think David Miller for them holds that importance in the lower end of the batting lineup.
Uh, yes, I think Sai Sudarshan is in the impact sub. Yes, he's there as the impact sub. So let's see whether he gets the chance or not. But see, I'm really excited. If we have to talk about overall composition, then I'm really excited about Azmatullah Umarzai, the Afghanistan all-rounder. Looks really good. Can bowl quick. Can swing the ball. Can bat as well. He did really well in the ODI World Cup as well for Afghanistan. So he looks like a proper cricketer, and this is where Gujarat Titans have done well to replace Hardik Pandya. Of course, they are not same player. Hardik Pandya is a far more accomplished player but to have a like for like replacement who can bowl 4 overs, who can bat up in the middle order, it says a lot about the planning that and the clarity that Gujarat Titans have in their entire system. But yes, I'm excited to see how the likes of Travis Head, Henrik Larsson, they tackle Rashid Khan. That's the battle I'm looking forward to.
Yes, that was my next question for Bharat actually. Rashid Khan, we have to talk about him before we end this live segment. Bharat, Rashid Khan versus Klassen, Rashid Khan versus Travis Head. How's it looking for you?
Yeah, Rashid Khan is someone who can trouble most of the batters, though Travis Head being a southpaw, he might do something against him. Someone who has great control, Rashid Khan. So anyone he could trouble. As far as Klassen is concerned, see, he's a fine player of spin, but there's a little bit in the pitch. I've seen him struggle a bit against spinners. Obviously, Rashid Khan, I'm not sure you can consider him as a conventional spinner, but yeah, Klassen has had his struggles against spin on tracks that do a bit. Just wanted to add one point on Travis Head. If you notice, Pakistan, New Zealand, and West Indies did corner him quite a bit during the last Test series by going round the wicket and cramping him up for a bit of room. Sorry, I'm getting a bit of cough. Cramping him up for a bit of room. I was very surprised that Mumbai Indians, barring Jasprit Bumrah, rest of them kept bowling over the wicket. He's very good at if you give him the chance to free his arms, is extremely good. Over the wicket, I don't think will really work against this guy. He's too good against that angle. I think bowlers have to go round the wicket and cramp him up. Then you might have a chance against him.
Yes, Shubhayan.
And not only the Sunrisers Hyderabad have to tackle Rashid Khan, they will have to tackle the left-handed Rashid Khan as well today. Noor Ahmed is also starting, so it will be interesting how they tackle both Rashids. I call Noor Ahmed the left-handed Rashid only. So how they tackle both the Rashids from both the ends, it will be interesting because this looks like a good spin department, Rashid and Noor together.
So do you think 200 is still on the card, Shubhayan? Or is it looking a little lesser than that now?
Now I think I have to take back. I have to take back from my 200 run prediction. But if Gujarat can bat well, then I don't know. But if Sunrisers can bat well, then I think they can get close to 180. And in Ahmedabad, I think that will be a very competitive target.
Okay,
there's another match, Ishan. Why aren't we talking about that?
What's that?
I'm saying there's another match in the evening. Why aren't we talking about that? CSK and DC.
This is only the pre-show for GT and SRH, but we can surely do that, Shubhayan. Let's go for it.
Okay. I think we don't have much time left, so I'll quickly sum up the predictions for both.
What's the final match prediction, and which team do you think is going to win?
I think I'm going with Sunrisers Hyderabad.
Okay, Bharat?
Never know. Maybe Gujarat Titans just want to bring in some other team. But yeah, on paper, it actually definitely looks like
What's the score
Sunrisers
looking at
Hyderabad.
though? How much do you think Sunrisers will score in the first innings?
Oh, I have to see the pitch. Without seeing the pitch, not someone who will tell. Maybe looking at the batting unit 200, but yeah, on paper definitely Sunrisers Hyderabad should win. But I have to tell T20 cricket is extremely unpredictable. You've seen a lot that maybe on the given day, even the opposition Titans can do this.
Yes. And Shomik, your final thoughts?
I will go with Sunrisers Hyderabad, and I expect them to score 200 plus because 200 is fast score on this pitch.
Okay, I think that's a bold move. Let's see. I think it's almost game time in 10 minutes. So thank you all for everyone who's tuned in, and we'll catch you right after the match. Thank you.
Ishan, we